If you want to start a faceless YouTube channel and you want to go into a low competition niche, steal my niche. I started this YouTube channel 53 days ago. It's already gotten 847,000 views, and that's paid me $4,107. And what I post on this channel is something that has never been done on YouTube before. For some reason, nobody thought about this. Everyone is trying to get into the AI stories niche and the sleeping niche, and they make it super complicated, but in reality, you could just post videos about the agriculture industry, which is updates and news about farms. Now, I'm aware that the results of this channel are not impressive, not compared to other things that I've shown. Usually, I wait for a YouTube channel to make over $10,000 before I actually expose it. But I wanted to try something different, and this may be the last time I do it. But again, there is no competition in this niche because it is something I invented, meaning that if you're watching this video the first week I uploaded it, you can be one of the first ones in this niche. Now, of course, this doesn't mean that you're going to get results. It doesn't mean that you're also going to make $4,000. I did because I have a lot of experience. Maybe I just got lucky. But if the saturation of a niche does take a big part of it and you're a complete beginner, maybe this would increase the probability of success for you. But anyways, if you don't know who I am, my name is Romayroh. I've been running faceless YouTube channels since 2018, and since then, I've made almost $2 million across all of these faceless channels. And in this video, I'm going to show you my strategies with this channel and my blueprint on how I approach niches. Number one, you want to pick a ghost niche. That means starting a YouTube channel in a niche where the only competitors are old legacy news. It's like news stations, dead traditional media. Now, a ghost niche is not a dead topic. We're not really inventing anything, but the niche has a lot of old ghost channels, right, that don't know how to do modern YouTube. For this niche in specific, there was only one ghost, and it was a YouTube channel called The Farm Journal, which is a legit media company for the whole farming topic. It's a great YouTube channel, but they approach YouTube in a very old way. So I modernized it, which takes me to number two, and that is transferring the packaging. So I started faceless channels in the celebrity news niche and the hip hop niche. And all of the thumbnails had a format. It was a picture of the celebrity on the left side, it was a big red circle with an image in it, and then there was a big arrow pointing at it. And around 2021, that evolved into a basic half and half thumbnail with a picture on the left side and a picture on the right side, but it had an exclusive bar at the bottom with text. And that worked well. We also implemented it into the top 10 TV show niche, the real estate niche, the vintage Hollywood niche, the stories niche, and it worked every time. So I took that same style and implemented it into the farm niche, and it also worked. Now, this half and half style may not work for whatever it is that you decide to do. It might just not fit, but that doesn't mean that you can't take inspiration of the formats of other niches and attempt it on yours. There's only so many thumbnail formats. You can try all of them. This is going to be an experimental phase, especially if you don't have any competitors. So definitely, if you're going into a ghost niche, don't expect results within the first video. This channel here, it was relatively quick. It started on November 21st, and it wasn't until December 1st when this channel started making $100 a day. But here is the craziest part that I want to show you. Now, this was a monetized channel. This is a channel that I've had for years, but it died. It was a completely dead YouTube channel. But watch this. This is all farm news. If you go back down, I was trying the World War II stories because that was trendy, and then everybody was trying to do it, so I was like, fuck it, I'll give it a shot too. That didn't work, obviously. I mean, look at the views. If you keep scrolling down, you're going to see rock and roll news. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see videos about Honey Boo Boo. These all eventually ended up dying. I'm sure we all tried the World War II niche, just like everybody else that does faceless content. Don't follow the trends. Now, here is how we did it. We did the World War II videos. That did terrible. We stopped posting for a full month, and then we switched the niche. We just started posting new content about farming tractors, which didn't perform well, right? And as you can tell, we took the packaging from the car niche, same thing with the titles, and we just flipped them out with trucks. We posted 4 videos and it didn't work, but we noticed that the impressions of the videos were very, very good. We were getting the impressions, but nobody was watching. They weren't clicking the video. So we were like, okay, let's switch the topic a little bit because clearly there's an audience for this. They're just not fucking with our packaging. And we flipped it to the good old reliable, the celeb news format of thumbnail. Now, if you look at the views of this channel, there's gonna be a lot of flops. You'll see a video with less than 700 views, and then the next one has 60K, then the next one has 29K, then the next one has 10K, and then it just drops down to 1.5. We're trying to figure out what the farmers like, and when a video does flop, we just take it to the chin. No diddy. But But yeah, you can do your research. Nobody else thought about this. Now, if you're new here, this isn't the first time I expose one of my niches early on. A few months ago, I invented a niche in the Florida real estate market, and that's with roof reports. That channel has 3.2 million views, and that's paid me $22,770. Now again, these numbers aren't crazy, but you have to consider that I don't know shit about farming. I also don't know shit about real estate. But if you do, you have the upper hand on me. You know exactly what people want to watch. You know exactly what type of news they want to watch. So you can smoke me if you want. Also, fun fact, look at Roof Report's thumbnails. Very similar to the farming one. Now, moving on to number 3. How do I get the video ideas? Personally, I use AI. I use Claude, and I give it this prompt right here that you're free to screenshot, and essentially what it does is that it forces Claude to surf the entire internet and give me the top stories of the farming industry. And from there, I just kind of handpick whatever I think is best. But you can also follow pages on Facebook, X, Instagram, that post updates about the industry, and then from there, just make the video. Literally just go with your instinct. And this takes me to number 4, which is a warning. Because of the topics that we're doing, sometimes politics can get involved. Do not add that in your video. YouTube hates when faceless channels make political content. So you have a 99.9% chance that you will be terminated if you are posting any videos with anything political. I would just stay away from it 100%. Listen, a few years ago, there were a lot of faceless YouTube channels posting about politics, about the elections. They approached the niche in such a malicious way that YouTube just had to nuke everyone. Rightfully so, they were out of pocket. So remember to always check your scripts. Moving on to number 5, that is script writing. The farm channel, the real estate channel, and others like it, they're boring niches, which means the scripts are gonna be boring as fuck. But that's okay. Again, I came from celebrity news, top 10 TV show niches, so I was used to applying strategies to my script and my edits to increase the average view duration. I don't do it with these niches because again, I'm taking a full journalist approach to this. I mean, for example, farmers, they don't care about your little strategies or your little reverse psychology. They just want to hear the news. They're very straightforward people. You want to give accurate dates. You want to give accurate information. You don't want to have a single mistake in your script because that will crumble your entire reputation. You don't want to maliciously take an approach on these channels because that will also tank your reputation. You need to become a journalist. A journalist does not give false information in his scripts. A journalist does not add psychological tricks to make people watch longer. They want you to be straightforward with them. They want you to be transparent. And I don't know, besides that, that's pretty much it. If you want to learn more about how I do YouTube, if you want to learn what other YouTube channels I have that are top secrets, you can go ahead and click the link in the description of this video or in the pinned comment, and that's going to take you to my school community. This is where I share all of my experiences and strategies with YouTube, and I also go live once a week. I speak with you guys, answer questions, all that good stuff, and I also reveal niches, which today they're going to learn about the farm channel. It takes about 5 days to edit my videos, so members of my school community are going to have this information about 5 days before you. But again, as I always say, you don't need to join a community, you don't need to buy a course, you can 100% do this by yourself. I actually recommend that you try starting a channel by yourself first before joining my community or any course, because you never know, you might not need any help. With that being said, thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.